I'm on a vacation and this is a beautiful place where I'm staying. But the purpose of this video is not that. The purpose of this video is to ask, is to find the purpose of why you are investing. It is very easy. If I ask somebody, why are you investing? The first reaction is to say, oh, I'm investing because I want to replace my future income, right? Well, to replace your future income, maybe somebody has calculated and told you that you need 3 crores. You are already at 5 crores. Then why are you investing? Again, that answer cannot be, you don't have an answer because you don't know, because somebody has calculated and said you need only 3 crores for retirement, you already have that and you have excess. So why should you be investing? Just put all the extra 2 crores you have in some annuity or something like that and go to bed. We don't do that. We don't think we have ended our journey. We have come to the end of our journey. So how would you go about doing this? I think it's very simple. Talk to your spouse and your grown-up children about why you are investing, because they might have completely different ideas of what they want from you. So this is what is called, suppose you know where you want to go, then you time your travel accordingly, right? So let's take a simpler case. Let's say you're hungry and you want to go out to eat. You have a grown-up daughter, grown-up son, and your wife is coming and your mother is coming. So the 4 plus 1, 5 of you are going to go out and eat. Your daughter wants Chinese, your son wants Punjabi, your mother wants South Indian, and you and your spouse will take whatever decision they have taken, because hardly, when in the pecking order, your requirement is only to pay the bill, right? So that is what happens. So how can your portfolio be very different? You have to ask the people involved what they want, because when I sit with couples, many of the husbands say, oh, I'm doing all this for you. And the wife says, I never wanted such a complicated life. I did not want you to invest in REITs and bonds and real estate. I have to handle all your real estate, right? So I have to go to the lawyer. I have to draw up the agreements. I have to find a tenant. I don't want that. I just don't want that, right? So the question is always, what do you want in life? Can you write it down? Can you discuss with your wife and children? Because one thing which people forget is your finance is never about yourself, right? There is nothing personal, there is nothing finance. It is all about financial communication with your family for whom you say you are working. Because if they don't want all these complications, please simplify, right? Don't be in the sea in a high-speed boat wondering what to do, because you don't even know where you want to go, right? Do you ever do that? Do you ever get out of your house saying, oh, let's drive in one direction, then we will decide where to go? So let's say you started from Dadar, you have reached Chembur, and your wife says, I wanted to go to Churchgate, right? You completely come in the wrong direction. So don't do that, because money is a family responsibility. Your wife has left her job, she has had kids on the premise that you will earn enough to meet all the demands. So I'm not even saying she has too much demands, but she needs to know what you're doing, why you're doing. Your children need to know what you're doing, why you're doing, because your children's expenses till they graduate is completely yours. Till they take up a job, it is yours, right? So you need to understand all this while investing also. Know your goals, see why you're investing, and you yourself may be doing something wrong, right? What happens if you yourself are not happy with the investment results? You should know what you want. Normally, we end up living somebody else's life. Why are you going to Egypt? Because my neighbors went. Why are you going to New Zealand? Because my friends went, right? Why can't you go to Himachal Pradesh? Why can't you go to Uttarakhand? There is so much to see in this country, right? You don't do that. You don't do that with investing. For example, my friend was learning how to read horoscopes, and his father gave him one horoscope and asked him to interpret it. He looked at it and said, this is horrible life this man is leading. He's got no marriage, he does not buy a house, he has no foreign travel, he will never own a car, and this is such a horrible horoscope that you have given me. It should be junked. His father said, this is what happens when you take somebody else's values and thrust upon somebody else. Don't take your values and thrust upon this man. This is the horoscope of Shankaracharya, who did not get married, did not buy a house, had fantastic reputation. His reputation, wealth was much more than many industrialists and businessmen. He had prime ministers waiting to meet him, and he said no to meeting one prime minister. Very rare, unheard of, right? So this man had something called reputation wealth. Don't thrust your views on this portfolio, right? So similarly, don't live by the values of what your fund manager says or your relationship manager says. You might want something else, right? You might want to maybe just have a nice time and chill, and you don't want a thappa on your passport. That's not what you're looking for. Maybe he is looking for. Maybe he wants you to buy some products. Maybe he wants or she wants you to do certain things which you don't want to do. So find out what you want to do. Find out what you enjoy most. Find out what your wife is happy doing. Find out what your children are happy doing. See what are your goals, write them down, and accordingly plan your investments. If your wife is not going to manage a complicated portfolio and you are 65 years of age, it's a fantastic time to downsize, sell off the REITs, sell off the real estate, stop looking for tenants, stop looking for complicated portfolios. Maybe you just go buy an annuity, put money in an index fund and bank deposits. That is what she wants, and she tells you, look, you need 3 crores for retirement, we have 27 crores, why do you have a complicated portfolio? Please listen to her, please listen to the family, please see what they are doing. If your children are abroad, chances are they will not even come to sell off the real estate, and I am not joking, I am seeing that happening. Real estate worth 2 crores lying unattended to by the children, or shares worth 10-15 lakhs lying unattended to, not in demat form, right? Mother died some time back, father has died, children did not pay attention. When I told the children to pay attention, they said, oh, this is dad is doing something in shares. What happened to the shares later on? I have no clue. I have no intentions of sorting out such mess. But when I see such a mess, to me it's a chance to mention that in my video recordings, and that's what I am doing. And this is a good recording, I hope, where you got some gyan and you did not have to look at my face. I think it's one of the best videos. Thank you.